Hey, what's going on, guys? TheHORRORman back with the next Top 20 for 2020. This time I'll be ranking my top 20 favorite 2010 through 2019 slasher films. The Top 20 for 2020 series was co-created by myself and Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Twice a month we randomly select a theme, and then rank our top 20 favorite horror films that pertain to that theme. We can only feature 20 films, no honorable mentions, and we can only include one film per franchise. Jason and I also only feature films we actually own on physical media. The randomly selected theme this time around was 2010 through 2019 slasher films. As with all of my other rankings, I will start with my least favorite, number 20, and count down to my favorite, number 1. And please keep in mind, this is just my personal opinion. So, here we go. My top 20 for 2020 of my top 20 favorite 2010 through 2019 slasher films. Coming in at number 20 is Terrifier. Now, I can't deny that this was a really well done modern day slasher film, and it has a nice Halloween atmosphere. But there's a huge aspect I cannot stand about the film, which is why I ranked it here at number 20. At number 19 is the first of 4 Wild Eye slasher films to appear on this list. It's Triggered. I reviewed this one not long ago for the Slashback Challenge. My number 18 pick features some tra-la-la terror. It's the Banana Splits movie. I thought this was a fun, original idea for a slasher film, and I had a lot of fun watching it. Coming in at number 17 has a not safe for work cover. It's Dream Home. My buddy Brian Enready was asking about this one recently. He reviewed it during the Slashback Challenge. He has a different release and was asking what the cover on mine was like. Well, here it is, buddy. At number 16 is another movie I reviewed recently. In fact, it was earlier this week. It's the Batman slasher film, Batman: Gotham by Gaslight. I loved this movie. And the only reason why it's ranked at number 16 as opposed to being higher is because, well, it's animated. So I had to take off some points for that, right? Coming in at number 15 is Charlie's Farm. I know this is a favorite among a lot of you, but for some reason I always forget about it. I've only watched it once, and I really did enjoy it when I saw it. But I guess I need a rewatch soon. So for now, it's ranked at number 15. The next 3 here are the final 3 Wild Eye slashers on this list, starting with number 14, Bone Jangles. This movie is so much fun. Jason, Brad, and I, along with Dave Maggot, recently watched this during one of the Super Slash Bros live streams. And at number 13 is Carousel. It's a slasher film about a killer carousel horse, unicorn. Which brings us to number 12, and my favorite Wild Eye slasher film, so far anyway, Scream Park. My number 11 pick is another slasher film set at a horror-themed amusement park, like Scream Park. It's Hellfest. I love the ending of this one. We're into the top 10 now, and I thought about showing the VHS release for this one. But since we're talking about modern-day slashers, I thought the DVD was more fitting. It's The Sleeper. This one has an appearance by Joe Bob Briggs himself. At number 9 is Victor Crowley. I love the Hatchet franchise, and this is actually my favorite sequel in that series. Speaking of sequels, is that what this is? Or is it a remake? Who knows? It's sort of a hybrid of the two. My number 8 is The Town That Dreaded Sundown. This was one of the first films I ever reviewed during the Slashback Challenge. Coming in at number 7 is definitely the funniest movie on this list, Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. At number 6 is a sequel I prefer to the original. It's The Strangers, Pray at Night. This one has an awesome soundtrack. We've made it to the top 5 with a slasher film I've actually called a masterpiece, and I stand by that. It's Rob Zombie's 31. At number 4 is probably the best part 6 of any movie franchise. It's Curse of Chucky, and it's actually my favorite Child's Play film. Coming in 3rd place is Scream 4. I have to say, had I not watched this again recently, I probably would have ranked it a bit lower. But after my most recent rewatch, I realized how much I really do love this sequel. It's awesome, and I can't wait for Scream 5. Coming in at number 2 is the still sealed Steelbook edition of Halloween 2018. I'm guessing this will probably be ranked high for a lot of you, and possibly even number 1 for some of you. And it almost was number 1 for me as well, until I watched a movie I had never seen before. A film I now consider one of my favorite films of all time. My number 1 favorite 2010 through 2019 slasher film is Bone Tomahawk. I first want to thank Jason for insisting I watch this movie and sending me a copy. I had read nothing but great reviews about it, and it completely exceeded my expectations. In fact, I will be reviewing it very soon on my channel, so I won't say anything more about it now, except Bone Tomahawk is a Western horror film, and undoubtedly a slasher. And it's my number 1 favorite 2010 through 2019 slasher film. So there you have it, guys, my top 20 for 2020 of my top 20 favorite 2010 through 2019 slasher films. I had quite the variety of titles on this list, if I do say so myself. So, what do you think? Comment below and let me know. And be sure to check out Jason's top 20. As always, we also invite you to join in. Thanks for watching, guys. Be kind, subscribe.